So earlier this weekend, it came out that Geoff Keighley is actually trying to trademark the Game Awards. Yeah, the Game Awards itself. This would cause trouble for any independent, I guess, outlet, content creator that wants to make a Game Awards show. For example, Stuttering Craig with the Real Game Awards. If this was to go through, that would be a big problem. And this actually reminds me of a situation that I went through already, like 9 years going on. The Fine Brothers, I don't know if you remember this. This actually went kind of viral. It got front page Reddit. Everybody was talking about it. This is my highest viewed video. Fine Brothers took my video down, and this was a whole situation where the Fine Brothers came out and wanted to trademark reaction videos and the term react, and they took down people's videos. My video got completely taken down by them, and I made a video talking about it, saying Fine Brothers took my reaction video down, and it went mega viral. This gave me thousands of subscribers. This blew my channel up overnight. It was wild, and it's probably like the only time I've ever gone viral. So this whole situation with Geoff Keighley reminds me of it. So if you guys aren't aware, I'm sure you are. The Game Awards is basically an annual corporate shill fest with trailers and world premieres, and it just feels soulless. He's spent a decade. I think this is the decade year of the Game Awards, and for him to want to be trademarking the term Game Awards, I don't know if that's an ego thing, a narcissist thing, or if he had well intent, but it did not go over well. Now, this article on Park Place basically just gives like a history of it, saying at the time the event celebrated gamers and the games they loved, but in the decade since, it's grown into a corporate outlet for a very bloated games industry, often pushing agendas and towing shill corporate lines, an attempt to net exclusive trailers and announcements from huge studios. So the fact that he's over here possibly trying to trademark the term Game Awards shows you how far he's fallen away from genuinely loving the gaming industry and what video games are all about, right? Seems kind of corporate. Seems like he's basically in for himself, similar to what the Fine Brothers did. Now, this article right here goes into detail of how these Game Awards are given out. Winners are decided by a jury of industry experts, which is usually IGN, Polygon, Variety, PC Gamer, along with a public vote. Now, the majority of these votes, 90% of them account from the Access Media, which is Polygon, IGN, you name it. And that's why Stuttering Craig's trying to do the Real Game Awards, even though people think that's a right-wing grift. Only 10% of the public vote counts towards the results of this. So if you want a game to be Game of the Year, it's not going to win, because all these media outlets, these Access Media, they already have their decisions made. they already going to pick the worst game out there that we don't want, a game that goes to the woke narrative or shills for certain things or paid for this Access Media. Basically, it's a quid pro quo contest. It's not even a real Game Awards show in any way, in my opinion. Now, there's been a whole bunch of stuff right here where people are calling out possible conflicts of interest. You can see Moriarty says, in response to my video, the Games Awards has taken the unprecedented step this year of deleting the jury page and hiding who's involved. We have moved further away from transparency, and the Game Awards should be ashamed. So some individuals posted the jury on Twitter, and we saw all the panelists, all the Access Media that's in there, but now apparently they've taken it away. Why? What are they trying to hide here? And they're being called out by a lot of people. Even Smash called it out. Now, this article continues to say Keighley's show even features a category called Games for Impact, which essentially celebrates the game that injected the most DEI that year. If Dustborn wins a fucking award, mark my words, that's how we know it's fixed. Now, Keighley described it as recognizing a thought-provoking game with a profound pro-social meaning. Game for Impact is one of the show's featured awards. It gets a full presentation and acceptance speech, while categories like Best Sports Game only get a passing message. So Smash JT made a video called Geoff Keighley Must Be Stopped, if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. He goes on to say, in this article quotes him a little bit, I thought this was a joke, but the Dorito Pope is actually moving forward with trying to silence any kind of opposition. So basically call him the Dorito Pope because His interview right here from a previous 2012 interview has Mountain Dew and Doritos in the background, which is probably one of the biggest gaming stereotypes of all time, like a shill. But yeah, I mean, hiding the panel, the jury panel that votes 90% of the votes, and on top of this, here's the screenshots where Moriarty says Geoff Keighley's attempting the Trademark Game Awards with the U.S. Patent Office, meaning no one else will be able to host an award show with with the words Game Awards in it. Worse, he's emailing fans and requesting they file with the U.S. PTO on his behalf. So he's actually trying to get people to go and file this with him. Like getting a brigade. Yikes. And it's going over about as well as you could see right here. It's going over like a fart in church. I even said, this is just like when the Fine Brothers tried to trademark React and reaction videos. Remember that chaos? They went on a takedown spree, blocking creators' content, including one of mine. My response video went viral and even hit the front page of Reddit. What a wild time. And you can see people are just calling it out. Still confused why he's set up as a good guy of video games. They're on the way to becoming irrelevant like E3. Keighley could go fuck himself once again. So people are pretty upset about this. Now, this move, according to this article, would be a direct threat to Stuttering Craig of SideScrollers and his Take Games Back initiative, where he's making the Real Game Awards. I don't know if you guys are well aware of it. We'll go to the page right here. And the whole point of the Real Game Awards, like I said, is to keep Access Media away. That's why they're having membership fees, right? It's not a right-wing grift. It's to keep it honest. It's to keep the vote honest here. And it's only $30 a year. That's cheap compared to what we've seen with the Game Awards. I think there was like the LGBTQ one that I reported on just the other day that was like thousands of dollars for people to become sponsors and stuff like that. So honestly, this is weird that Keighley's thinking about this. I don't think he's going to be successful, but this says if he succeeds in his attempt to patent the Game Awards, he'd be able to bring legal action down on not just Craig, but any organization that holds an award show with Game Awards in their title or description. Now, likely, Keighley will encounter resistance to this filing since Game Awards is such a broad term. The U.S. Patent Office has rules against trademarking common use language. However, many worry that he might use his wealth and influence to find a loophole and ultimately succeed. And Smash said, it's like the most generic terminology about an award show you could ever have in your life. He's trying to patent this, and if he gets the right people in charge that look at it, they could potentially approve it, and then anybody trying to say anything about their own Game Awards would be infringing on his copyright. That would be fucking nuts, right? That would be fucking nuts if this goes down, but I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, I don't think it's going to happen at all. If it was that easy, people would be copywriting and trademarking a lot of stuff. But the fact that he even thinks that he could do it is pretty fucking retarded. Pretty fucking retarded. Now, again, like I said, it reminds me of back when Fine Brothers wanted to trademark React. So we're going to take a, man, look at me. Look at me from fucking almost 9 years ago right here, guys. So let's watch it.
Hey guys, what's up? This is 8-Bit Eric, and I have been wanting to talk about this forever, and with recent events on the fucking internet involving the Fine Brothers, I decided that it was time to go ahead and speak my mind on this. Now, if you've been following the channel, you've seen reaction videos of mine in the past. Teens react to NES. Teens react to Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I did my own reaction videos to those said videos. And for the most part, I think they did rather well. Some people didn't really like the exact humor that I had in it. But overall...
yeah, these videos were very vulgar. Lots of cussing. Lots of bad, perverted jokes. It was mostly a bit. They all got age restricted, but yeah, it was hit or miss. I think a lot more people enjoyed them than they did. I got a whole Reddit thread. 8-Bit Eric calls a teenager a whore for not knowing about the NES. It's so fucking retarded. Gross set.
They were met with very good amount of views and feedback, and were becoming a regular highlight of my channel. You viewers of my channel requested that I would keep doing more, so I did. Teens react to Sonic.exe, teens react to Smash Brothers 64, teens react to Smash Brothers Wii U, and all of a sudden, a few months ago, I was hit with some content ID matches, some copyright strikes from Full Screen. Now,
Full Screen at the time was their MCN. Like, I'm with Screenwave. Full Screen's no longer around, but they went all the way. There was content ID matches, there was blocks, there was copyright strikes. They went nuts. They blocked my video. They took stuff down. They went above and beyond, because at the time they put an announcement out saying that they were going to be copywriting it. But the issue is they said they were not going to be blocking anybody's videos, and they blocked mine. So that's why it went viral. And this was a fucking this is a blast from the past for me. But this whole Geoff Keighley thing, where he wants to trademark this shit, it's not going to go over well. People don't want people, I guess, being patent trolls, copyright trolls, people claiming that they're representing game awards and stuff like this, if they're clearly not in it for the gamers anymore. The problem with Geoff Keighley is that they're in it for Access Media, which is why they took down the jury of companies like IGN and Polygon and all that. All the Access Media, they're hiding it. They're not even being transparent anymore. Now, they're supposed to be doing a big announcement later today as far as like nominees go, and we can already expect it's going to be all this nonsense that is all, you know, games that paid for good positive coverage and stuff. We know now, this day and age, the video game journalism industry is corrupt, and it's a lot of quid pro quo, and, oh, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, and I'll give you positive coverage if you pay me this amount. Like, we all know with the whole Sweet Baby Inc. door being cut open. So this, to me, is screaming how bad Geoff Keighley really is, and how, you know, the whole Game Awards show is basically not in it for gamers at this time. So say what you want to say about Stuttering Craig show. The idea that it's keeping Access Media away is a huge fucking difference than what, you know, TGA is doing at this point. But what do you guys think about him trying to copyright or trademark the Game Awards? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're brand new, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.